Hello, this is BeRuud, and this is me and my concerns for The Sims 4. You can't talk about The Sims 4 without talking about Electronic Arts. And that is the reason why I have recorded this 30 times at least, because I end up going on a long-winded rant about how much Electronic Arts suck and why they suck. The cliff notes to my rant about Electronic Arts goes as such, that the sequels to the great games that Electronic Arts developed ends up being crap. They put no effort into it, and we all end up buying it. So they are essentially doing no work and getting millions and millions of dollars for it. And I need to cut myself off there, because otherwise there'll be another 5 minutes of me just berating Electronic Arts and their shitty company. So, my concerns for The Sims 4. They're real, and everyone should be concerned too. Now, my disclaimer before I go any farther is going to be that if you are a sheep, if you're a mindless, worthless drone that will buy anything that has a Sims label on it, get the frig off my channel and nothing to do with you. I need to talk to the people who actually have a brain in their head, that have opinions on the facts that they see in front of them watching YouTube videos. And my first concern is regurgitation. A lot of the clips I've seen from EA, and from people doing the Create a Sims, is that I'm seeing the same things that were in The Sims 3. Now, I realize there's going to be some kind of, you can't do everything different, which makes sense, that's fine, but I'm seeing almost everything, how their personalities work. That was The Sims 3, they just kind of rearranged it a little bit. There's nothing new there. The Create a Sim, seeing how they kind of react to when you press a personality, is exactly the same way they did it in Sims 3. And I'm seeing a lot of the same things in Sims 4 as I'm seeing in Sims 3 as far as the engine is concerned. So, yeah, it's great, it's a new game, but it looks like it's based off the same engine as Sims 3. So there's really going to be little to no difference in the outcome of your stories. They seem to think that it's going to, that there's smarter, weirder Sims, but to be honest, most of the Sims were pretty weird anyways in Sims 3. So I'm just not seeing much difference in the engine, if any, and that's definitely a concern that everyone should have. The next concern is the graphics. Now that doesn't bother me nearly as much, because I feel like they have went away from the more realistic and went for the more stylized, and to give it a little more personality to it, rather than just having a generic overhaul of the graphics. KPOPP, and I'll put a link to her channel in my description, had a great point that the graphics are this way, so that the 16-year-old girl who has the $200 laptop can still play this game and buy it, and then buy all the expansions and everything else. If you get this highly realistic, detailed game, all those people playing on the crappy laptops, old computers, are never going to be able to play the game, and they won't buy it, and it'll cut off half of their fan base. So it makes sense that they did the graphics like this. Now, my final concern is that of the expansions, and they're coming. They always do, and I did a tally, and it was $340 worth of game plus expansions for The Sims 3. That is a ton of money for one game. I've played Skyrim for 600-700 hours, and I probably put in maybe $100 as far as DLCs are concerned in the game. So, the expansions are coming. They dumbed down. This is going to be a skeleton version. Do not kid yourself. This is going to be a skeleton version of the game, and then you're going to have to buy the expansions to get everything else that you want. That's just a given. We're not stupid, EA. We get it. So those are our concerns, and the real concerns. And is it worth $70 to buy the skeleton so that you can go buy the $20 games afterwards? I don't know. We're going to find out soon, and God, I hope I'm wrong. I'll gladly eat crow if I'm wrong. So this is BeRuud, just signing off saying, God, I hope I'm wrong, and that The Sims 4 is better than when it seems.